Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to the deep undergrowths of the deep YouTube algorithms where hardly anybody views the lowly rated YouTubes down in the deep algorithm sea where human rhythms hardly exist at all. Anyway, we're talking about French slang and English slang. Oh, and I was talking about my poor mother. Yes, I was talking about my poor mother who taught in a secondary modern school in England. She taught French being French, you know, and she found it quite weird, really. Yes, secondary modern schools, and now they're called academies, aren't they? They've sold big bits of their school grounds, sports fields and that, and put houses on them to make money. Bit of very clever, isn't it? And then awkward children have disappeared out of the system so that the schools can achieve better Ofsted results and better academic results. And there are lots of disappeared children in England these days. Anyway, back to my mother. She was at the school and she came home and she said, I have to do all the sex education purely because I'm French. I don't know why do they give that? Just because I'm French? What does it mean that I am an expert in the sex education just because I am French? I do not. And there are other weird things. I went in the school and at 8 o'clock in the morning, they are cooking the cabbage for the lunch. At 8 in the morning, and they serve toad the hole. I refuse absolutely to eat toad in the hole. And there is this crazy teacher. He's weird. He keeps talking about knickers. He dropped the pencil on the floor and he go, oh, knickers. And then he said to me, do not get your knickers in the twisted. What do you mean, knickers in the twist? And he talk about French knickers. What are the French knickers? I do not know. Anyway, we were talking about poor Brian. Poor Brian. Amanda did a French exit on him. Do you remember what French exit is? She found him so boring that she rushed to the loo, climbed through the window, clambered down the fire escape without saying goodbye. And that's a French exit, apparently. Girls do that when they found chaps boring in England, and they call it French exits. A French person wouldn't know what you're talking about if you said French exit. Anyway, poor Brian thought, I know what to do. I'll woo Amanda back by getting some French knickers. Anyway, he gets in his big SUV car. Get out of the way, the road is mine. He drives all the way to France and he goes into a lingerie store and he says, speak English, do not refuse to speak English. I need knickers. I need French knickers for my love, Amanda. And the French staff looking and go, knickers, what is this? What is the French knickers? Oh. Anyway, the reason why they're called French is nothing to do with the French. They're not French at all. They were invented by a couple of boring people in Wolverhampton. We make underwear in Wolverhampton in the Black Country. And we invented these sort of culotte, shorty pants with silk. And we thought, English knickers doesn't sound very exciting. Let's call them French sexy knickers and we'll sell loads of them. So that's it. They're not French at all. They're from Wolverhampton. You're mad. You're bizarre. You're English. Oh la la. Au revoir. Au revoir. Nickel.